Food is a fundamental part of European culture, and we pride ourselves on the safety and integrity of the European food and feed chain. EFSA, the European Food Safety Authority, was set up in 2002 as a single, independent, science-based EU organisation responsible for risk assessment. Today, EFSA's work is recognised globally as a source of definitive science on food and feed safety, animal welfare and plant health. Ireland, being one of the smaller member states, relies heavily on the work of EFSA to underpin our food and feed control system and therefore protect public health. But the reach of EFSA's work extends beyond this. Irish agri-food businesses also use all of the information provided by EFSA so that it can make food to the highest food safety standards. This in turn gives our Irish food businesses access to all of the world's food markets. Since it started, EFSA has relied on volunteer panels of scientific experts sourced from all the different member states in order to carry out its risk assessments. These scientists work with EFSA rather than for EFSA, and they undergo a careful selection process to ensure that they are qualified and free of conflict of interests. It's really important that we have Irish scientists on these panels because they bring essential national expertise to the risk assessment process, making sure that it represents the views of all member states. Working on an EFSA panel can bring benefits to your organisation and also to your own career. EFSA is now renewing its panels, and the Food Safety Authority would really like you as a scientist to apply to be on these panels and work with EFSA on their risk assessments.
I've been very fortunate to serve on several panels within EFSA, including the Animal Health and Welfare Panel and the Scientific Committee. It's been a real privilege for me to contribute to the EU project in this way, providing scientific advice to support policy decision-making in the area of food safety. From a personal perspective, it is also a wonderful experience working closely with colleagues from all across Europe. I would consider my work with EFSA as one of the highlights of my professional career. My work with EFSA brings a number of benefits to University College Dublin, where I work, and to Ireland more broadly. I've now completed a number of research projects in collaboration with colleagues who I met whilst working with EFSA. In each case, their involvement has greatly enriched the outcomes of this research. Also, the work in EFSA has added considerable colour and relevance to my teaching with students. For scientists who are thinking of applying to EFSA, I would strongly encourage them to do so. Certainly, it's a demanding role requiring a substantial commitment both of time and energy. However, I've found it immensely rewarding from both a professional and a personal perspective.
I have served on the EFSA Biohazard Panel for 10 years, and the benefits to my career have included the opportunity to work with the best scientists in Europe on a range of relevant food safety issues, an increased publication record, and an expanded professional network, which is essential when applying for research funding. EFSA is highly respected internationally and an integral part of the EU's food safety system, to which Teagasc contributes expertise and data. My participation in the Biohazard Panel contributes to Teagasc being recognised nationally and internationally as the knowledge provider of choice for Ireland's agri-food sector. Moreover, it informs our food safety research priorities, thus ensuring they address both the current and emerging food safety issues relevant for our stakeholders. If you are a scientist, I would strongly recommend that you apply to an EFSA panel. Although it requires substantial commitment and hard work, you receive excellent support from EFSA. The work is both interesting and applied. You have a unique opportunity to apply your expertise and research outputs and those of your colleagues across Europe and indeed the world in resolving real-world food-related issues.